Good morning, students. It's a lecture from Kishore Higher Secondary School, Bangalore area, Kubainagar. Myself, Narendra sir. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, we are unable to take the physical lectures for the students, and that is why the school management arranged the online lectures for the students. So we are starting the virtual classes for the students of standard 10th and 12th, and especially today I am going to teach you grammar portion for the students of 10th and 12th class. Grammar is very important part for English language, and especially in your question paper from the first standard to 9th standard or 11th standard, you all were studying grammar very well. But when the examples comes in front of you during the examination paper, at that time all the rules become vacuum for you, and that's why our effort is there that students should learn proper, effective and decent grammar. So today I am going to give you the knowledge of the topic degrees of comparison. What is degrees of comparison? What is degree? From the previous standard you were studying like positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree, all these things are there. But these degrees, when examples comes, so you feel difficult. Your mind blocked. Your mind is not concentrated on that particular topic. So especially I am telling you that today we are going to start the topic degrees of comparison. In section C, 10th and 12th both standard. In section C, one or two examples must be there in towards directed. So it will come in 1 or 2 marks portion. So let us start the topic and with the blessings of God, let us start this topic. Degrees of comparison. What is its use? Why we are using this topic? Degrees of comparison means to do the comparison between two subjects or objects. We are using the degrees. For example, I am taller than you. She is shorter than I. Mahesh is as clever as Suresh. Naresh is as brave as Mahesh. Such kind of examples we are using in degrees of comparison. So student, first thing you should keep in mind is to compare two subjects or objects. Two subjects or objects. We are using degrees of comparison. These degrees, we can say that there are 3 kind of degrees. That is, first number is positive degree, second is comparative degree, and third one is superlative degree. If we are comparing the two subjects, if comparison is there between two subjects, then we are using simple structure of degree. Simple structure. If comparison is there between two subjects, so we are using the simple structure. Now in simple structure, students should keep in mind a positive degree turns into comparative degree and comparative degree turns into positive degree. But both PD means positive degree and CD means comparative degree does not turn into superlative degree. So what we should keep in mind while comparing the two subjects, positive degree turns into comparative and comparative degree turns into positive degree. But both these degrees do not turn into superlative degree. This is the general concept. This is the first general concept of our topic. Later on, I am trying to clarify regarding the next segment of this topic. And what is that? What is that next segment? Let us see. When comparison is there between more than two subjects, comparison is there between more than two subjects, at that time remember, students, what we should do? PD turns into CD, CD turns into PD, and both PD and CD turns into SD also, means superlative degree also. So here all the degrees have turned interchangeably in more than two subjects. So first thing is that two subject means simple structure of degree, and these two subjects you can remember, a positive degree turns into comparative, comparative turns into positive, but both these degrees do not turn into superlative degree. But here, second thing you should keep in mind, and this is the difficult, we can say, structure of this part, and here we more than two subjects. Here only two subjects, but here more than two subjects are there. So you should remember a positive turns into comparative, comparative turns into positive degree, and both these degrees turns into superlative degrees also. Now come to the next segment of the topic, and that is the irregular adjectives. What about the irregular adjectives and all these things we are going to study? We'll make the three parts, PD, CD and SD. Here we are writing the adjective good. These are the irregular adjectives. Irregular adjectives. Then we can say good turns into better, better turns into best. Second thing, little turns into less, and in superlative degree, least. Then after beautiful turns into more beautiful, and in superlative degree it becomes most beautiful. Then after, for example, intelligent turns into more intelligent, and also turns into most intelligent in superlative. Then after, we can say much or many turns into more and most. So these all are irregular adjectives, and we are using it into our examples also. In general, by putting suffix er to the adjective, we can make comparatively suffix er, and the suffix est to the adjective, we can make superlative. And original adjective we can use in positive degree. So my dear students, here once again we'll revise that irregular adjectives, whatever we are using in our degrees, that is good, better, best, little less, least, beautiful turns into more beautiful and most beautiful, intelligent turns into more intelligent and most intelligent, much and many, or turns into more, and it turns into superlative, it turns into most. Okay, this is the general idea of degrees of comparison. Now let us bifurcate, let us clarify it by different structures and examples. Let us see its structures. Come to the structure. Yes. Once again, I am going to write here that comparison between two subjects. Then we are using simple structure of degree. Simple structure. Simple structure of degree, and that is the first structure, that is positive degree. Positive degree, structure of affirmative. Positive degree, affirmative. Subject plus to be formed plus as plus adjective plus as plus subject. So here, as I told you, a comparison between two subjects, subject and here another subject. So here as plus adjective plus as. Okay. Then after, when we turn it into negative, So second structure is there, subject plus to be formed plus we put here not plus so plus adjective plus as plus another subject. So what you should remember, not, when not comes, so plus adjective plus as, and comparison between two subjects. So this is the positive degree, affirmative and negative, both the structures are there. Let me give its example. For example, Mahesh is as tall as Suresh. Second example, if I write I am not so, I am not so clever as you. So see students, what is there here? See, Mahesh is the subject, Suresh is the subject, I is the subject, you is the subject. This one is affirmative, so we are putting as plus adjective plus as. This one is negative, so we are putting so plus adjective plus as. And what rule earlier I told you? In simple structure, PD turns into CD and CD turns into PD, but both these degrees does not turns into SP. So now next structure of simple structure, that is comparative degree. Comparative degree. Now comparative degree, we are putting the both structure, affirmative and negative, both the structure together we are writing. See here, subject plus to be formed plus adjective plus er plus then plus another subject. And if we want to make it negative, then after to be formed we apply not, so it automatically becomes the negative. So what you should keep in mind, here there are two subjects. Yes, number 1 and number 2. And then after you have to write adjective plus er plus then, and you will apply not over here. Let us clarify by the example. See, Mahesh is braver than Suresh. Second negative example, Kiran is not more beautiful than Maya. So let us clarify here. Adjective plus er plus then means it is comparative degree. Here we have two subjects. Here also two subjects are there. So, and second one is negative, to apply not, and with beautiful suffix er we are unable to apply. That's why we put prefix more beautiful. If it is superlative, Then we put prefix most beautiful. So this what we studied here, this is the simple structure of degree. And in simple structure of degree, we compare positive to comparative and comparative to positive. But both these degrees does not turns into superlative degree. So once again student, let us see. Two subjects are there. S plus adjective plus S, and if it is negative to not plus so plus adjective plus S. This is our positive degree. Then comparative degree adjective plus ER plus then. That is our comparative degree. And remember PD to CD and CD to PD in simple structure. And what is when we use this simple structure? So we use this simple structure when comparison is there between the two subjects. Everywhere I am circling in the example we have two subjects and subject remains original. No one will use passive. Some students are writing you are not so brave as me. She is not so brave as her. No, not like that. Remains the original subject. I, we, you, they, he, she, it. All these subjects remains original subjects. Now, in exam, in which manner the examples will come? So here I am writing the examples. Here I am writing the examples of both the positive and comparative degree. Let us see the examples of simple structure. Let us see the examples. Examination oriented examples. Let us see. See. Fruits are as good as vegetables. Right? This is the example. Now student, let me tell which degree it is. Tell me which degree it is. So as good as means this is positive degree. Which degree it is? Positive degree. Now how can you know this is simple structure of degree? Why it is simple structure of degree? Because there are two subjects. There are two subjects given here. That's why it is simple structure. Now, this example is there in front of your eyes in the school. In your question paper, what you will do to give the answer? Let us see. First, two subjects are there in simple structure. It is positive degree, so it turns into comparative degree. To make it comparative degree, the second subject comes first. The last subject comes first. So you write here vegetables. Vegetables itself plural. So which to be form we apply? Are. Vegetables are. Tense keep in mind. Here are is there, is there, so it is present. Was where, did not, so it is did not is there to past tense. So vegetables are. Now you have to see, okay, in question not is given. No, it is not given. So what we should do? When not is not given, not is not given, so you have to apply not. Okay. While we are making comparative degree, we remove as, and this adjective turns into comparative degree, means good turns into better. So vegetables are not better than, the first subject comes last, and that is fruits. Such kind of examples in your board exam, they are also asking, can make it negative. In that manner also they are asking you, make it negative. Or they can say, change the degree. So in that manner they are asking. One more example. Mahesh speaks better than Suresh. Mahesh speaks better than Suresh. Now here two subjects are there. Means it is simple structure. Two subjects are there means it is simple structure. Now what you should keep in mind, which degree it is, identify the degree. So better than, ER plus than means it is comparative degree. Now this CD, this comparative degree turns into positive degree. CD turns into PD and PD turns into CD, but not into SD. It does not turn into SD. So let us change this question into answer. Second subject is Suresh. So let us put it first. Now, which to be form you are putting? Which helping verb you are putting here? So keep in mind, such kind of examples are given. So when word first form is there, so we apply do not. But after the verb s or es is there, then we apply does not. And when second form of verb is there, then we apply did not. And after do not, does not and did not, we always put first form of verb. So here, see, our verb is speaks. So speaks means s or es. When s or es is there, so which helping verb we are putting? Does not. So Suresh, the last subject comes first. Suresh does not, and then after we remove s and we put first form does not speak. What we will write in positive degree? Does not mean so, better turns into good as Mahesh. Last subject comes first. Means here, which aspects, which points you should keep in mind? Clarify the type of degree. Second thing, clarify the type of degree means whether it is positive degree, comparative degree. When two subjects are there, then it is simple structure. When it is simple structure, think about the interchange of subjects. Last subject comes first and first subject comes last. If it is positive degree, it turns into comparative. If it is comparative, it turns into positive. One more example. Oranges are as sour as lemon. Oranges are as sour as lemons. So this is as plus adjective plus as means it is positively. Let us turn into comparatively. The last subject comes lemons. Follow students मेरे साथ. Lemons to be form is are. क्वेश्चन में नॉट नहीं दिया तो आंसर में यू हैव टू अप्लाई नॉट. Then after we should turn into comparative. That's why we apply more. Sour का sorer नहीं करेंगे. So more sour than the last subject oranges. So my dear students, this is all about your simple structure. Simple structure of degree. And here comparison is there between the two subjects. So I hope that the students understood it very well. Moving to the next segment of this portion, and that is our difficult structure. Students, we will start with the difficult structure. We already studied simple structure, and now we will start the difficult structure. In difficult structure, what you have to remember, in simple structure we have comparison between only two subjects, but in difficult structure, comparison among more than two subjects. Here you should remember, comparison among more than two subjects, and for that we are using difficult structure. And here we can do the interchange of each degree among each other, SD to CD, CD to PD, PD to SD. We interchange among all degrees. Let us see the difficult structure number 1. This is the first format of difficult structure. See here, subject plus to be form plus the plus adjective plus est, and we'll write other words. OW means other words, extra words. And when the plus adjective plus est is there, means it is superlative degree. Then after second degree, that is subject plus to be form plus adjective plus er plus then, and one new word added over here, that is any other. This is the new word, you should remember, any other. And at last, others. So this is our CD. CD means comparative. The next structure, in place of any other, we apply no other. And after no other, what you should do? This other word comes directly over here. After no other, you will put other words. Then to be form. Then this is negative, so we apply so plus adjective plus s, and after that the first subject comes last, and this is our positive degree. So student, repeat with me these structures. What you should remember: the plus adjective plus est, it is superlative degree. Once again repeat. The plus adjective plus est, it is superlative degree. Then adjective plus er plus then, and one new word we are adding, that is any other. This is our comparative degree. And when we begin with no other, so it turns into positive degree. And when no other is there, so we apply so plus adjective plus s. So in short, in which manner you are remembering? The plus est superlative, बोलो मेरे साथ. The plus est superlative, any other comparative, and no other positive. फिर से एक बार. The plus est superlative, any other comparative, and no other positive degree. In that manner, you have to remember this difficult structure number 1. Now, come to the example. Let us see the example. Maharana Pratap was the bravest king of Rajasthan. Was the bravest king of Rajasthan means the plus adjective plus est, which degree? बोलो तो बच्चों, कौन सी डिग्री है ये? तो superlative degree. This is the superlative degree. As per our example, this is the superlative degree. Sentence structure. Let us turn into comparative degree. So, first subject. See the structure. First we write the subject. Maharana Pratap. To be form is, we will put the to be form. See here also everybody, to be form was. Yes. Now to turn into comparative, what we are doing? So the plus est को remove करो. Let us remove the plus est and we'll write braver than. After writing er plus then, what we put? बोलो तो बच्चों, any other. What we put? Any other. Then any other. Then other word. Which are the other words? OW, other word. King of Rajasthan. Yes. So which degree it is? Comparative. This is comparative degree. Let us turn into positive degree. In positive degree, what we put first? So remember, in place of any other, you should apply no other. Then after no other के बाद, what we have written here? Other words. So other word, which are the other word? King of Rajasthan. No other king of Rajasthan. King of Rajasthan, king is singular, and that's why we put was or were, so we put was. King of Rajasthan was. Chalo, to be formed, then after so plus adjective plus s. So then brave, so brave as. What is the subject? So Maharana so brave as Maharana. Which degree it is better? This is PD. This is positive degree. Okay. So here no other. So plus adjective plus s. Here er plus then we write any other. Here the plus est. It means superlative. In your examination, when examples are given you, if the example is of comparative degree, so you will apply, you will make CD into SD or CD into PD. Particular if it is given, question is given in comparative degree and they are telling you can make it superlative, so you can directly turn into superlative. But in difficult structure, for one example, we can make two answers. For one example, we can make two answers. So once again, the plus est, superlative, any other comparative, and no other positive. Okay. And now the last portion of our topic, and this is the difficult structure number 2. This one is the new structure, students. See here, everybody. Subject to be formed. Then one of the plus adjective plus est. One of the plus adjective. In difficult structure, one we are putting only the plus adjective plus est. But here we are applying one of the plus adjective plus est. This is our superlative. Then next structure is adjective plus er plus then, and we apply to new words, that is many other or most other. In difficult structure 1 we are applying the word here any other, but in place of any other we apply many other or most other, anyone you can apply. And then after other words, this is our structure of comparative degree. After that, in difficult structure number 1, we are applying here no other, but here instead of no other we apply very few, and after very few other word, then to be formed, then s plus adjective plus s. There we are applying so plus adjective plus s. But here we apply s plus adjective plus s. And the first subject comes last. So student, repeat with me. What is there? So one of the plus est, this is superlative degree. Many other, most other, this is comparative degree. And very few, it is positive degree. Once again repeat with me, my dear students. One of the plus adjective plus est, this is our superlative degree. Many other, most other, this is our comparative degree. And very few, this is our, say, which degree? Positive degree. Okay. Now example. Here the word one of the comes. One of the means among so many things, anyone is there. Among so many things. There, khali the plus est means that particular person. But here one of the, for example, Ganga is one of the holiest river. Means not only Ganga, but many other also rivers are there which are holier or holiest. Taj Mahal, so for that we are using the plus est. But any other monument is there, so we are using one of the monuments. So let us see here कि भाई one of the means बहुत सारी चीजों में से कोई एक. But वो बहुत सारी चीजें भी best है. They are also best. But among many things, we apply many other, most other, that's why, and after many other and most other, this other word turns plural. Other word turns plural. Plural means ek se zyada. And here, after very few, this to be form is also come in the form of plural. Kaise? Let us see. That Swami Vivekananda is one of the greatest saints. Here we are applying plural of India. Means उनके जैसे दूसरे saints भी है. So among many other saints we are applying this difficult structure number 2. So here we apply plural, greatest saints. Not only saint, but we apply plural, saints. Now let us turn into, this is our superlative degree. One of the plus adjective plus est means it is superlative degree. Let us turn into comparative degree. So for that we are writing Swami Vivekananda is, remove one of the plus est and apply greater than. What will write? Greater than, and apply many other or most other. So many other, will apply many other. So many other saints of India. So which degree it is better? This is er plus then, and many other, most other, means this is our comparative degree. First one is superlative, second is comparative. Now let us turn into positive degree. So for positive degree, we'll begin with very few. In place of many other, most other, we'll write very few. So very few. Then another word, saints of India, plural. Very few saints of India. Now, saints I have either, plural I have. So in place of is, what we put are. Then after s plus adjective plus s. Are as great, first form of positive degree, are as great is Swami Vivekananda. This is positivity. So student, today we studied the degrees of comparison. There are so many structures, but let me clarify first. First we'll study the simple structure. In simple structure there are two degrees, positive degree and comparative degree. We use simple structure for comparison between two subjects. There we are using simple structure. Second, we studied the difficult structure. In difficult structure, we have also more two structure and their comparison among more than two subjects or objects. In difficult structure 1, what we studied, the plus adjective plus est means it is superlative degree. Then after, when we turn into comparative degree, so we are applying er plus then plus any other, that is your comparative degree. And when comparative turns into positive degree, so we begin with no other, and so plus adjective plus s. So the plus est, the plus adjective plus est superlative, any other comparative and no other positive. This is difficult structure 1. Then difficult structure number 2 that recently we studied, and there adjective में उससे पहले you are applying one of the plus adjective plus est superlative degree, many other most other comparative degree, and very few it is positive degree. So two structures we already studied, and the whole thing you have to revise at home and to do the homework. Which book you refer? It is Camp publication. For revision, I am writing here name. It's CAMP. Camp publication. Camp. Book's name is Camp. Camp publication. It's a blue color book. Comes in two parts. Part 1 right now you have to purchase for 12. This is for 12. And it will comes in 10th also. So both. For both the class, you have to follow this textbook, Camp publication, and into it the examples are also there. So thank you students for watching my video, and all the best for your upcoming career of 12th standard. And be with us, join with us, and we'll make a channel and we telecast this video. Enjoy. All the best, my dear students. Thank you. Thank you.